And Boxer is in a bit of trouble here. I don't think he anticipated as fast of a tech switch as NC Yellow made. So he's suffered a bit of damage here. On the other hand, NC Yellow started with a weak economy. It's going to be a little stronger because he put down that third hatchery a little bit of time ago. But right now, he is also needs to do a lot of damage, basically. Now, it looks like there's 2 turrets on the south part of the main. NC Yellow might just go for it. NC Yellow, just go for it, man. If you're going to go for it, go for it. He's going to go for it. I think he could have just gone for it there. Gone for both of those turrets and opened up that area, but he's going to retreat. Evolution Chamber. And that is going to be for, most likely, Hydralisk, either Hydralisk attack or armor. There's different schools of thought about that, but depending on what builds your opponent goes. There are a bunch of Hydralisks. I believe they're fully upgraded Hydralisks right now, so this is going to be one of those classic double threat situations for the Zerg player. But if the Taran can weather this storm, basically, they are going to be in a good position to take the game, because the Zerg on this map is going to be finding it hard to hold that third base. It's always pretty far away. Anyway, NC Yellow doing a good job with this micro, though. Check that out. I'm going to tell you, NC Yellow one day likely will be telling the U.S. Air Force to build turrets early before the Mulisks arrive, or to get their airplanes up early before the Mulisks arrive, I guess, get their AA units in position. I am telling you, he will be telling them that, and Reach will be telling everybody to, Reach will be telling everyone just to get EMP, nuke those arbiters, basically. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about now. 5 hatcheries up for NC Yellow. That is going to be pretty useful for him. In fact, he has gotten that third base, of course, and that's gonna help. I mean, Boxer right now actually has been hurt pretty badly, I think. So he has not developed a big army to push out with, especially not of Goliaths. He needs a lot of Goliaths to move out. He does have Vultures, one of his favorite units, and one of the units, of course, he pioneered. I'd say the Dropship and the Vulture are really 2 units that he made absolutely great in StarCraft. I don't think people use Vultures very often before him. In my historical recollection, people just didn't like them. They thought they weren't that cost-effective, but obviously Boxer showed that with mines, they are absolutely cost-effective. More than anything, they're just very, very strong. And of course, as harassment units. Now, there's a creep colony at the bottom. Yellow is moving out with a good force of Hydralisks. Yellow is definitely in the lead now. Uh-oh, but this could change that. Oh, NC Yellow doing a good job. Oh, not too close, not too much there. I mean, that happens to everybody, especially Luxury. It really does happen a lot to Luxury, though. It has in recent days, as we've seen. Boxer is just going to go in and sacrifice his 2 Vultures for 3 drones. That's a very good trade. Same number of minerals, but obviously the drones are more valuable to the Zerg. And NCL is continuing to lose these units to the mines. Boxer's doing a good job with them. I think he needs to get speed overlords. He might be doing that right now. But yes, it is very difficult to micro this kind of stuff. That one mine could be another disaster there. Oh, no, it won't be horrible. It'll kill another Hydralisk, though. Could have killed more. Alright, Boxer is doing a very good job with these mines. I mean, he's definitely buying himself that breathing room he needs to get himself more tech and get himself more units so he can push out. The Taran army is very strong in the mid-game. And oh, look at this. Wow. NCL is just going to run in. I think he was trying to snipe the science vessel, but it looks like he only got 1 Scourge hit off, while those Mulisks are trying to escort them in, basically. I think this is very smart what Boxer is doing here. This is just a great trade for him. He's managed to kill off a number of drones, keep Yellow's economic advantage as small as possible, and you know, Taran can really they can afford to throw away some of these Vultures at this point, you know, especially after they've already laid their mines. I mean, Boxer has laid their mines, so they're incredibly cost effective already, and then they're just basically used to cause even more damage to Yellow. This is an interesting choice for Yellow to go Lurkers. I think he needs to make sure he gets Overlord speed, though. I mean, it's not a bad choice overall. Lurkers and Dark Swarm can be very powerful against mech builds, but not. Whoa, this could be very bad. These drones getting transferred. Boxer's gonna see them. Yep, he's gonna see them with the mines. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. NCL not reacting at all, though. Oh man, NCL definitely needs to play a little bit better, or else he's gonna just completely lose whatever edge he's had. But he does have a big economic advantage, I gotta say. Although Boxer is doing a great job of trying to mitigate that with his constant harassment. NC Yellow really, oh man, he needs to bring some Lings around or something. Just run Zerglings around the map. I think he's probably lost like 20 Hydralisks to Mines this game so far. And Boxer has +1/+2. He's definitely playing this like Protoss versus Taran here. Playing with almost like a flash build actually, except with of course science vessels to prevent any Mutalisks from being useful and to detect for the lurkers. So the lurker combination with Defilers is very powerful. It is difficult to control though, I would say, because the thing is it's basically you want to get very close to the Taran base this way. Using the lurkers and the defilers and force the metal to engage you. I think it's different from when you're playing against Medic Marine, when you just want to catch that army in the middle and just slaughter them. Goliaths and tanks just have so many hit points, especially Goliaths, which are your I guess staple line unit in Taran versus Zerg when it's mech. So they have so much health that you really can't kill them that easily with lurkers. The lurkers are not good with them, especially if they're not in a Darkstorm. So what you really just want to do is use the Darkstorm to help you get in position to attack the natural expansion and force the Taran to engage you, because otherwise the Taran can just run. And even if you do, stop lurkers, they're not going to kill the Goliaths. I mean, they're going to do like half damage pretty much before the Taran scans and reacts. Obviously not the case for Medic Marine, where they'll just devastate. Oh, look at this. Boxer has gotten the upper right, but NC Yellow has gotten a lurker there somehow. And Boxer does have units, but uh-oh, Boxer this time is making a bit of a mistake. Man, well, okay, I thought it was going to be disastrous, but it wasn't. And he managed to kill off the other lurker. So Boxer's doing a very good job here, stopping his harassment. I think Boxer's definitely coming back also by picking up that third and continue to stop all the basically keep Yellow's army down. I think Boxer might move out pretty soon also with that upgraded army of his. Boxer's going to run into the Sunkens, so I think with 2 Sunkens, well, he's still going to do some damage, but not as cost effective as he was in the past, of course. There's Boxer's first person point of view. And NC Yellow finally has its speed upgrade, a little bit late in my opinion, considering how many mines Boxer was putting down, but that's alright. And NC Yellow also probably has Consume right now. He should probably start using it. He probably will start using it also. Not just should, but will. And obviously, like I was saying, Darkstorm is pretty damn effective against mech units, because obviously nothing can hit them, and because Taran doesn't have as much gas to build science vessels. So I mean, splash damage can still hurt them, but Goliaths cannot. And what he just needs to be careful about is the mines. I mean, the lurkers and the defilers are both incredibly vulnerable to mines. Obviously, neither of them can attack the mines before they hit them, and both are incredibly expensive. There's NC Yellow going in on the top, trying to surround. There's a slightly late Darkstorm, but it's in a decent position. Well, it's going to catch 1 tank. With this build, though, you especially need to cast lots of Darkstorms in a row. Okay, there's a good Darkstorm again, just to push the metal back, because you can't kill them with just a few hits with lurkers in this build. You need to, basically get a good position where the Taran's forced to stand and defend, and therefore lose a lot of hit points after a long time. And Boxer is actually just making the mistake of dragging some units across the Darkstorm, where there was a couple of lurkers. Definitely a mistake, obviously. NC Yellow right now in a decent position. Economically speaking, he's also regained the lead once again. I mean, this game is just very well played by both players, I gotta say. I mean, I know the Mantos, obviously, is this one out of these players who's doing the best from the 2001 crew. Out of pretty much every player who's, was around 2000, Reach right now is doing the best in Pro League and everywhere. But these two are doing great too. And there's NC Yellow going for a big Darkstorm and Lurker drop in the main base of